You're watching ESC News. Thank you for joining us. Let's have a look at today's finance. The CSX Index is currently at 505.19 points, up 0.62 points or 0.12%. The daily exchange rate is 4,061 real to the US dollars. Now a look at what else is happening in finance around the world.
Asian stock markets egged out for the fourth straight session on gains on Wednesday. MSCI's broadcast index of Asian Pacific shares outside Japan rose 0.5% and is the longest winning streak since February. Japan's Nikkei rose 0.6% and the miners led Australian shares about 0.9% higher. Gains followed in surge on Wall Street and the slump in the dollar as investors pushed worries about inflation and recession to the back of their minds. But analysts doubt it could last them both. The greenback in the futures steady in Asia. SP 500 futures 0.2%, Nasdaq 100 futures fell 0.4%, while the FTSE futures were flat and European futures rose 0.2%. The dollar held as firm and overnight kicking, helped by the Australian wage growth missing forecast, which pulled down the Aussie dollar briefly below 70 cents. The greenback steadied on the euro as 1.0534 and paused for a strong bounce sterling at 1.2480. That followed solid labour data on Tuesday. Wall Street finished sharply high on Tuesday, lifted by Apple, Telsa and other mega grab growth stocks after strong retail sales in April eased worries about slowing economic growth. 10 of the 11 major SP sectors index advanced with financials, materials, consumer directories and technology all gaining more than 2%. Reality punished shares of Microsoft Corp, Apple Inc., Telstra and Amazon gained between 2 to 5.1%, driving the SP 500 and ASX higher. The SP 500 Banks Index jumped 3.8%, with the Citigroup climbed almost 8% after Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway disclosed a nearly $3 billion investment in the US leader. Another set of economic data showed industrial production acceleration 1.1% last month, higher than estimates at 0.5% and faster than 0.9% advanced in March. Japanese conglomerate Sony Group said it was well positioned to play a leading role in the metaverse or immersed virtual worlds, which commentates spectacular with massively disrupt industries and establish new powerhouses. The metaverse is a vague term encapsulating the idea of consumers will spend more time in online simulated environments, while the concept is evolving to become a buzzword with briefings and driver industry deal-making. The metaverse is at the same time a social space and live network space where games, music, movies, anime interact. Chief Executive Karisha Harshadi said a strategy briefing on Wednesday pointing to the use of free-play battle royale title Fortnite from the Epic Games and online social space. Sony game music and movie units contributed 2/3 of the operating income in the year ended March, underscoring the group transformation from consumer electronics maker into the metaverse-ready entertainment juggernaut under Yoshihide and processor Kuzo Harari. The firm is gaming gatekeeper with its PlayStation 5 console. However, observers point out the risk presented by the growth of cross-platform, cloud-based titles and their potential to reduce the influence of proprietary platforms. Sony has been adjusting its approach, enabling cross in the front line in 2018. This week, Epic said that V-Bucks currency purchased on PlayStation would be unusable on other platforms. PlayStation has played a huge role in social gaming revolution that's nurturing the growth of metaverse and the new entertainment medium, Epic CEO Tim Sweeney said on Twitter. Sony has also taken steps to expand beyond the focus in single-player titles such as Spider-Man Miles Morales, with the deal announced in January to Bungie, the developer online multiplayer shooter Destiny. We believe it will be a catalyst to enhance our live service games capabilities. Represents a major step forward in becoming multi-platform, Yoshihide said. Sony created a new lifestyle in 1979 with the launch of the Walkman, Yoshihide said. We are aiming to turn the mobility space into new entertainment space. We believe mobility will be the next meta guard, he said. This is the latest news and finance. Tune in on Friday for more.